Hey guys, welcome back to KC Farms. It's John in Brooklyn, and it is Tuesday. We are going to check on some piglets. If you remember from our last video, Hazel was due on Sunday. So we are going to walk out here into her pen. She has started a little wallow here. And let's check out these piglets. Wah, wah, wah. That's right. We do not have piglets yet. I was teasing Jamie, telling her that I was going to tell everyone she was wrong on the due date. But old Hazel is holding them hostage. So we're still anxiously waiting. You can see she's pushed up the hay under there. She has not gone all the way up in under there, so that will give the piglets a place to get away from her and sleep without getting laid on. But you can tell she's definitely getting close. You can feel the babies kicking in there. So I would be surprised if it makes it to the weekend. Feel back here. You can feel them. So I was able to get her nails clipped, so that was a good thing. With her just laying in here, did you feel them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's feeling quite miserable, but she's got her little wallow. She comes in here during the day. But as we find out and as the piglets come, you guys will obviously know when they're here because we'll do some video on them. So no piglets yet. She's holding them hostage. Hopefully it won't be that much longer and we will have some piglets. So, oh, big old yawn. So maybe by Saturday's video we will have some piglets. So a couple things we're going to do since those babies aren't free. We wanted to put some netting around on the Freedom Rangers. We're going to let them kind of go out and see if they want to get out of their chicken tractor and graze a little bit. We just move them 2 times a day, and so they're always on fresh grass. So we're going to put up our shocker knot netting around them. But I got to show you guys one thing first. We moved the wood pigs, and I showed you the video last time of how well they cleaned it out. But as I was working in there, cleaning out the path for the fence for the next spot, I was just amazed at how well they did cleaning it out. So let's jump over here and check this out again really quick. Okay guys, we picked up a little apple snack for the pigs. Here's where they just were. And I showed this to you last time, but I was just amazed when I came back down in here last night to move them. Like it is just clear. It is awesome. Pigs do a fantastic job of cleaning out. And we can walk down here. I drove down here in the cart this morning to feed them. We could still clear this out better and take all this up and burn it, but here's their new spot. Watch out for thorns. You can see this was their coop area last time, but they are in here. Let me help the strong child with these apples. You want me to throw them over there?
Yeah.
All right, you take the camera. I'll come over here. Throw them out in here. There's baby apples. But so we moved them in here last night, and it is a pain in the butt. I'm gonna walk over here so they come and check these apples out. This is one smart one. But we moved them in here last night, and they have already just started going to town on the area. They're gonna like that little
No.
snack.
Thorns.
Yeah, there are a lot of thorns in here, but they have just been already just piling through here, eating the brush, eating the leaves. I'm just amazed at how well they clear an area. You know, you always think of goats as a clearing animal, but these guys are just going to town. So I thought we'd be able to keep them over there for 2-3 weeks, but it was not that long, and we had to move them out because they had cleared it. They had really, the only stuff left in there was stuff they couldn't reach. So they did a great job in there. It was a little harder in here finding a spot for their feed bowls, but we put some of them over there, and they'll clear that area out first because that's where they're always eating when we bring the feed out. But just an amazing job. Watch out for the thorns. Just an amazing job, these guys clearing this out. So we'll run them through here all summer. We'll take them up here the next time, and then we'll move them around and then back down through. So just a great job clearing this stuff out. I know I showed you that last time, but I was just in awe how well they clean this area out. So let's get out of the few thorns that they left, and we'll head over, put a fence up on the Freedom Rangers, and see if it's even worth having that there. See if they're gonna come out and do a little foraging outside of their chicken tractor. Okay guys, we are down here with the meat birds. We've got the shocker knot netting, which we probably don't need. It's just got the smaller squares, but these guys aren't gonna fit through regular. It's just regular square on the Premier one. It's just the fence we have right now, so that's the one we're gonna use. The Rangers are 8 weeks old, and they're very live and active, so we're thinking they may come out when we put this fence up, but we'll just leave their door open, set their water out here to keep the door open. But you can see them, they're 8 weeks. Cornish would be ready by now. These guys, you can tell, are not ready, but still not sold on them. They're not bad, but thinking of another month of feeding them and all that, I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it. But let's get this fence up. Let's see if they want to come out. If they don't want to come out, they can get back in here for shade. But I am going to put their water on the outside so they know that, hey, we can come out of this pen here. So Freedom Rangers, 8 weeks old. Let's give them a little pasture they can come out in. Got it up. We made an odd shape around it just because the last spot they ran when they headed down the yard, this is old poop heading down there, we didn't want them on that. So we've got them here. Obviously they're not just going to rush out because they've spent their whole life on pasture in this, which some people may think that's bad. It's really not. We move it twice a day every time we feed them, so they have extra grass, fresh grass all the time. And that way also we can kind of, I'm gonna slide this down, we can keep their manure kind of where we want it. If we want to fertilize an area or we need more manure in one spot, I can see I might need to move that in. They might be able to get out that side, but we'll see. Sis, why don't you go in there behind them and scare some of them out here, just so that they know that they can get out. I want to make sure they see their water before we leave them, because it has been getting hot and they've been drinking a lot of water. We usually have to fill it up by noon. So just keep walking around, baby, they'll come out. Just keep, now walk up here towards them. There we go. That's good. Yeah. So 2 of them are out. Once they see 1 or 2 out, they'll kind of know that, hey, we can get out. Probably didn't help that I was standing out here. So they've got access now. If they want to come out here and pick around, be in the sun a little bit more, they've got access to a spot now. And we're still going to move their house. like I said, I don't know if we'll use this the whole time. We just want to see if they actually want to come out and what they want to do here. So we'll keep updated on these chickens. Keep following along. 8 weeks old today. You can definitely tell they're smaller than Cornish, which we knew that going in. So we'll have a final idea of if we really like them or not. But speaking of Cornish, we are in the next edition of Hobby Farms magazine. That's coming out August 24th. Hope Ellis Ashburn was the author, and she came out to the farm to work with us and do an article about processing your own birds. And we were doing it on the Cornish cross. Put a couple pictures of that magazine in here. What an awesome opportunity we had. And it's going to be in the next magazine for Hobby Farms magazine. This is the second article that we've been in with Hobby Farms. I would have never thought starting this that anybody would want to come check us out or see what we're doing, but it has been quite a blessing. We hope you guys check that magazine out. Big thanks to Hope for coming out, and she butchered with us. She took pictures. She did a chicken by herself she butchered. So that was just a really cool experience. So we hope we're encouraging people to start raising their own food and start doing this. We had someone talk to us the other day and said, hey, we want to get goats and chickens, but we don't want to step on your toes. And we were like, you're not stepping on our toes. We're not the ones that invented this. We copied off other people. So we hope that what we're doing here is encouraging you guys to step out of your comfort zone, maybe grow your own food, raise healthy food for your family. And we're excited to see people start to do that. So we appreciate you guys following along today. We're gonna keep you updated on Hazel once she lets those pigs go and stops keeping them hostage. If you haven't already,
make sure you like, subscribe, and check us out on Instagram and also Facebook.
All right, guys, we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for following along.